So hey everyone, we are back again on the YouTube live. This time on my channel, some Mercury retrograde working very powerfully for us. So we are getting lost in the technological issues.
Mental. Thank you very much, Mercury. We love you so much. I'm just trying to find. Mental. Thank you very much, Mercury.
Was that the teaser? Was that the teaser thing?
Yeah, because I need to watch your live feed because I can't comment on it when it's you. You're in charge of the typing, so I can only do it typing from my phone. So right, so we've got two people. Thank you very
Hi,
much, Mr.
Mustafa. Hi, Mustafa, for being here.
I had a little thought, an inspiration. I think it was one of my guides said you'd be a wonderful moderator for Tarot's Talk. That's what they said.
Yes.
Find out if Tarot's Talk would like that. Are you interested in having a moderator called Mustafa? Hi, Garji.
Garji, hi. So Mustafa, would you like to be my moderator?
Wow.
Oh, you like my personality? Oh my God, thank you.
It's good, isn't it?
Yes,
Yeah,
that's good.
yeah. So would you like to be his moderator? Because when we're not always together, we're not joined at the hip. I know it seems to be sometimes, but we like each other. It's a kind of a good working relationship. Yay, Mustafa's your moderator.
I'd be happy to be your moderator.
Thank you, Mustafa. That's wonderful.
Okay, so now you are a moderator.
Mm-hmm. So can you make a list? Oh, that tricked him, didn't it? Oh, we'll read lots more. I'm going to give, I'll tell you what. I want to give the universe a nice encouraging angel while Mustafa's doing the list, perhaps.
Yes, let's do these memes, these small twinkling.
Yeah, Tarot's Talks loves these angels because they're petite.
I mean, I like.
They're very petite.
They are a result. They are a result of anxious shopping. That's it.
Like me tomorrow. Ooh la la. There was a panic buy that. There was a panic buy going on. Mustafa, you're all blue. Look at that. Oh la la, that suits you, boy.
Yeah. Thank you, Mustafa. Thank you for this.
Where you need to subscribe to both Pure Joy and Tarot's Talk, and also it's $6.50 donation payable to your account or my account. It doesn't matter.
What's this? Beth?
Oh, thank God for that. Thank you, God. I thought they were chucking me off because they don't like two people.
Yeah, you're right.
What
What's wrong with you?
It's Mercury retrograde. Don't you worry about that. It has its own faults.
That's funny. That's funny.
It always works. I mean, look, I can talk. Oh yeah, that's a Mercury retrograde as well. It happens. Right. Okay. I'm going to read. Mustafa, can you do a list, please, of people? Right. We have.
He has done the list. Mustafa has done the list.
Acceptance. Oh yeah, Tyler. Sorry. Right. I'm going to read it out. Acceptance means unconditional love. The angels remind you to accept everyone exactly as they are, without judging, blaming, or wanting to change them. When you are totally accepting, you bear no malice or enmity towards anyone or anything. Harmlessness through acceptance is a high state of being, and this is a difficult quality for humans to embrace, for it is a divine quality. Nevertheless, the angels are drawing it to your attention now. You are also asked to accept yourself. When you truly do so, you feel centered and confident, and your divine self is revealed. And the affirmation for that, I accept myself and others. It's vital to accept. When you accept, it doesn't mean to say that you're actually going, right, your boyfriend's leaving me. I've lost my job. I'll accept that. It just means that you do accept on a higher level that things change. Because in my experience of acceptance, it's like, okay, this is a complete disaster, but I'll accept it to be able to move on to my greater other situation. So if I lose a job, it's highly annoying at the time, but I know something better is around the corner. Always happens. Believe you me, I'm old enough to know. So by accepting, it's like, yeah, we have that greater power. Okay?
Yeah. And what comes here at my end is celebration. So I'll just
Yay!
also read out. So it is time for you to look for the joy, the delight, and the wonder of every day and rejoice in it. When we celebrate the passing events and transitions of life, it is our way of giving thanks, and the angels delight with us. So, whenever possible, celebrate with others, for then great energy is raised that attracts many angels who are drawn by the light and laughter so that they can add their blessings into your life. This will give you the bond that you need to live happily with others around you. So, angel wisdom reminds you to celebrate and honor all things, large or small, in your life. Find something to celebrate now. And the affirmation
Absolutely.
which comes is my life is a celebration. So, even the smallest of the thing, even getting 10 rupees out of your pocket, which you might have kept months back. Okay, 10 bucks, not 10 rupees, 10 bucks in your pocket. So you should be celebrating that as well because life is a celebration and your life should be that celebration.
Yeah,
So hopefully that helps.
yeah. Right, Mustafa, are you going first? Did you say
Yes.
about S? Did you say your female S friends? Tarot's Talk, if you can make a banner that says subscribe
Oh
to
yes, yes, the banner is
everything,
here. The banner is here.
and
Let me, yes, ask a
and
question.
that it's 650 if you want to go up the list.
650 euros,
50
pounds.
USA dollars. Yeah, no, dollars.
Okay, 650.
Yeah,
650.
650. 650, 6.50. It's not a lot.
Oh, 6.50. I said
Yeah.
six-
Not $650. Oh, not yet, anyway. If they want to, that's absolutely fine. But yeah, for two readers, a lot of cards, that's absolutely fine. Right, this list of people has gone down. So I think it's Mustafa, Tyler. I don't know
So
who's
Mustafa,
in.
have you posted up your question? If you have, okay. Yes, how does email S thinks of you? Okay.
Hello, Gunyan. Mustafa, if you, hi. Right, okay. So, how do they think of you? They think you're very nice, you're a friend, and that's what they think. The Two of Wands is always about partnerships and friendships and doors opening. So I think they trust you enough to actually do that. They think that you've got that ego, that confidence. So something, I think you've had this card before saying that you have to drop habits. So what kind of habits do you need to drop for them to really realize that you're a good friend, a trustworthy friend? As I said to you before at the beginning of the school siesta, it's best not to play jokes on people all the time. So with the devil, the ego, one has to learn that the ego is good, but sometimes we need to just let go of certain things if we want to be taken seriously all the time. Okay?
Mm-hmm. So yes, Mustafa, for you, what the female S thinks is that they can open up their heart, they can open up themselves, because there is a combination of the two cards, which is receptivity and celebration. So the celebration is about socializing, having same points of interest, having same level of thinking, having same or sharing those common interests. So basically, they are thinking that you are a person with whom they can find their comfort level, their comfort zone, and can feel more open, um, other than anyone else around. Also, they find you very a person with whom they can be more receptive to the joy that is coming in. They can socialize, they can be themselves, um, other than keeping up a face or a different, putting up a different personality. So yes, they feel that they are quite confident of you. They are quite very much relied on you, or they think that you are a reliable person. But some things there are which you should be aware of, or you should be, as if I'm not wrong, the card was devil, right, Bev?
What did you say?
If I'm not wrong, the card was devil as well for him.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Yes, yes.
yeah,
So that
yeah.
devil is all about receiving the positivity to let go. And if you remember, I told you something yesterday itself, that at some points you need to be silent. At some points you need to be receptive to what others need to say or what others think. So these things should be, if kept in mind, this connection can grow further into a good friendship. Tyler. Receiving some details about my future wife.
Mustafa, that's never right. Let me tell you now, okay, in experience, right? It is never ever a good idea to tell a prospective partner or even a new partner just how much you loved your ex. They will ask you, "What of your ex? What are you feeling like?" Um, until you're completely confident in that person likes you, etc. Don't go on about how much the ex is great and oh blah blah blah, because for girls they can't stand that. They don't even want a whiff of the ex, because it will go off you. So it's vitally important when starting a new relationship. Go, yeah, I've had this ex and yeah, it was very sad it didn't work out, but I'm moving on and I'm delighted to meet someone as wonderful as you. Thank goodness that didn't work out. It's brilliant. I'm sure we're going to have a great time together. Even if it's not true, I know that's not being honesty, but sometimes you have to give new relationships a chance. But yeah, honestly, from a girl's point of view, we don't like to hear about their exes. We get very jealous indeed. Don't do it. Believe you me, don't do it. Okay. Sorry, Tyler. I do apologise. It's just Mustafa is quite young, and he's a very dreamy, romantic person, and he falls in
Page
love.
of Cups.
Yeah, Page of Cups. He's definitely a Page of Cups. He's beautiful, and when he grows up, he's going to be the best partner out. Believe you me. Right, sorry, Tyler. I'll get on to you now about your beautiful wife and her family. A pleasure, Mustafa. You stay in the room. You be going off. Right, we've also got for Tyler the Two of Fire. Interesting. But we've also got the Five of Water. So this says perhaps that you'll start the relationship as a friendship, going along the path, and really kind of just being there, learning about each other. The disappointment perhaps is that, you know, maybe it comes from a broken relationship that they've had and they're still trying to get over it. So if you start as a friend and keep going along that route, that's going to pay dividends in the long run. Disappointment is never any good. Nobody likes that, and we can't focus on that. So maybe something happens significantly to that person, your wife, and she can't get over it. But do have patience. You can see these cups are in deep water, deep emotional water. So it might take a time for her to come outside the shell, and for the family itself. So please have patience. Please have time. In realizing that all friendships come from being friendly and open. So, you know, that's a good idea, isn't it? So that's just what's being demonstrated to me just at the moment. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
So Tyler, for you, I have this as 8 traveling. So as Bev said, this is going to be a journey that begins from just knowing each other casually to then deepening that connection. Also, you both are going to be creating this relationship together with this creativity, and you'll be birthing this relationship. Now, what I would say, like, they would be a person, if I just try to get something upon how they will be, so they will be someone who don't give up easily, who are someone who actually keep on striving, keep on moving forward, even though how difficult the way is. Also, being a very generous mother figure, very nurturing, caring, and compassionate in herself. So in a whole, there she can be a very tough, strong lady with a very soft, sweet, and a caring heart. So this is what I could get about your future wife in particular. So basically, and as Bev said, it's going to be a journey of walking together, moving along a path, and creating this relationship and building it. Okay, so whom do we have next? We have Gargji. Yes. Bev, you are not seen.
No, I know, neither are you, but I'm not complaining about it. So, this is why we work together. We can skid each other till the cows come home. It's funny.
I was hurt. I was hurt. I was hurt.
What? Sorry, we are professionals. Tarot's for entertainment purposes only. You've got to remember that. So we've got the Two of Swords reversed. So we're not looking inside at the decisions that we have to make surrounding our heart. So you say you've got health problems, you say you've got sister problems, but it's all about compassion and what you're going to do on a higher level. The Lover's card is all about choice. So what choice do you make surrounding your sister and your health? So in a way, this has to be turned this way to realize that intuition takes part on a great scale. The Lover's card is all about choosing whether to go higher, be bigger than the situation at hand. So the smallness of the situation perhaps is petty arguments and frustration. You do have to remember that we are picking up a lot of dead energy from last year and the year before of how things are in the world. So that has a big impact on all of us. However, the Lover's card does give you a higher choice to go higher and kind of have that divine intervention of love for you. And just as of this session about accepting and celebrating who you are, also about accepting each other within that family. So if you can all get along, I know it's difficult with families. It's the most hardest thing. And if you are a single person and got no siblings, you don't understand. My daughter's like that. And the first time she saw two siblings argue, she was just shocked. She was about 4, and it was like, whoa! She just, you know. So we just accept our family as they are, because that's where they are in their life. But you can go higher. You can be above that and not kind of pay attention to it, if that makes sense.
Yeah. And yes, definitely there is something that your inner voice, that your inner self says you or tells you to address. Again, some decision needs to be taken. Something around making a choice is definitely there, because your inner self is saying that yes, you have to do this. You have to do this for the good of yourself and your family, for the good of your health and that of your sister. So what is it that you are not addressing? So I feel that you should be taking up what your inner conscience, what your inner self is saying you. What is this inner voice telling you to do at this particular time? Also, this is about receptivity. So this receptivity is can here be about understanding what the situation goes around, what is happening in the family. You should be open up yourself to know, to absorb what is happening. You may not get all of a sudden and you feel like everything is sorted, done and dusted. No, it takes time to understand. It takes time to receive and process and analyze and put that in your mind. So basically, the next 6 months would be more focused upon your inner guidance. What is there that you need to address in your life right now, as soon as possible, at the earliest, which is urgent for you? Okay, so do that and be receptive to some changes if they are happening, to the information that is coming. Process it so that it can work out for you. So hopefully that helps. Thank you, Mustafa, for being here. Anshu is next. Bev, are you on mute?
And she slow, person, and she, it's my typing is rubbish. Angie, can you post your question, please? Thank you.
Yes, feed is very slow and the stream is also very slow, I guess.
Yeah, it's Mercury.
See,
Angie,
I heard you first and then I saw you what you are saying. So definitely there is some glitch happening today.
yeah, it happens quite a lot. I find it
I
happens.
post my question where? Anshu, please type it again. Anshi.
Yeah, Yeah, we can't scroll up and down like a yo-yo. Our moderator's gone at the moment, so do post it.
You
Just
have
copy
to
and paste.
adjust on their own.
Our moderator does have classes, so they can't be here all the time. So yeah, thank you for joining us, people. Do come in and say hi. Do make sure you subscribe to both Pure Joy Tarot and Tarot's Talk. It is going to be $6.50 for a question if you want high priority and more.
Okay, Bev, just a second. How do we add extra banner? Would you like to guide me upon that?
I'll tell you that later. Or I can tell you now, where it says comments, it says, and then where it says banner, just press banner and
Yes.
be able to type in and it'll come up. Hello, Sunny, how are you? Right, Anshi would like a love guidance. Yeah, all right. Thank you, Anshi. We'll do you some love guidance. Hello, Sunny. Yeah, it's very slow, isn't it, Wi-Fi? You can make Sunny a moderator if you ask Sunny if she wants to be a moderator at Tarot's Talk. Sunny, if you want to be a moderator for Tarot's Talk as well, just say, yes, I'd like to be a moderator. That would be awesome. You don't have to, that's your choice. So let's do Anshi and the love question. Love guidance, okay? Anshi and love guidance.
Love guidance for Anshiva.
Thank you, Sunny. That's great. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate that.
Okay, so Anshi, for you, the love guidance comes as this ISIS, magic manifesting. So, what is it that you are manifesting in your love life in particular? What is it that you need to address? Or what is your real goal for this love affair or this love relationship? You need to be very much clear about it, because what you think of, what you feel, or what you try to manifest is what you get in some or the other way. It may not be something very instant. So this could also mean that the angels or the higher powers are guiding you to not to be expecting the things to come in very fast, or not to expect the things to fall into place very quickly, because of things like these, specifically if you are manifesting a partner, if you are looking forward to have a partner in your life, it will take time. Your thoughts are magnetic, they can create the things, and they are becoming the reality. You just need to be focused upon it. Don't lose your focus and ask yourself, what is the true purpose of this relationship, of this love affair that you are having in your life right now? The second is Archangel Michael, and this is all about trusting. So the angels, archangels are asking you, can are you, or like, are you trusting onto the heaven? Are you trusting that what you desire is what you will get? Because that trust factor also comes in and plays a very important role for you at this point in your love matters in your life right now. Let's see what Bev has to add to it.
Oh yeah, Sunny would like to be a moderator, please. Tarot's Talk, if you'd like to make them a moderator. She said yes. So Anshi, you've got the Strength card. How wonderful to have the Strength card. This is a wonderful card to actually have that ability to see a lot of things within your relationships. So perhaps when there's a lot of yin yang, someone's the more powerful one and the other one's a little meek, you can join together in harmony and understand each other. So sometimes these serious relationships do take courage, because in this day and age, we've got on the back foot divorces and not working out and splitting financial situations. So to be quite fair, it does take courage to step into a new relationship. It really does. And that's what's being demonstrated. Don't fear love or something better for yourself. So just have courage in that. And then you have the Ace of Air. Wow, look at that. So this says that you can conquer any decision that you make. So victory is definitely yours. So not only can you be self-aware and self-understand who you are, but you can kind of go forth in a way where love can come to you, even in difficult situations. So you might be in a circumstance where it's difficult, it's challenging, and let's face it, most people are at this moment in time. They can't see each other, X, Y, and Z. But you can conquer all of that in its right time. So know love's coming on a stronger way than ever before, and conquer those kind of things that maybe one day in the past you wouldn't. So take up the sword of strength and conquer your love life. Oh.
Bev is always pure joy is always fun to have with, to go on live with.
I am, yeah. No, you're a great person, Angie, and everything will work out fine. It does take courage. I mean, remember, has anyone ever been on a first date when they've never ever been on a first date before? Whoa, how scary is that? Come on. So it does take courage to go the first foot. It really, really does. Earthy Vibes, how are you doing? How are you doing? Gunyan, thank you very much. This is great. So we've got Sunny next. Above all,
Yes,
Gunyan.
Sunny, please post
Thank
your
you, Sunny. You've
question.
done a wonderful job. I really appreciate what you're doing. Right, okay, Earthy Vibes, you're now on a list. There is a list. If you want to pay $650 US for both readers, and you can have four tarot cards and 2 oracles from both readers. That's really good value.
The best deal ever. Epic deal ever.
It is that the best readers on the whole internet. Oh dear. Right, okay. Sunny, have you got your question? What can I expect in the month
In the
of
month of
February?
Feb.
Do check out my fairy blessings. Oh, it's so lovely. For the week ahead. We both do weekly readings. We both do dailies. Do follow us on Instagram. Tarot's
Yeah.
Talk is exactly the same on Instagram. I've just got _BEV on Instagram.
Yes.
We do live on there as well.
So do check what is your energy of this entire week. And Bev, what is your video for this week? Have you also posted the weekly guidance?
Yeah, I've done fairy blessings.
Oh,
I don't know if I've done a weekly because I didn't see it. I know I've pre-done 8. I know I've done the 8th and the 15th and the 22nd. I don't know what happened. I've been busy. But I did do the weekly blessing ones. I do morning meditations. And
nighttime meditations.
But for a minute, it's only a minute, guys. It's not going to rob you of your life. So check them out. Check them out.
Well, Sari, that means a lot. Your favorite tarot readers.
And you're our favorite person with the beginning with an S.
Yes. Okay. So, Sani, what you can expect in your month of February is the first one is courage. So, having the courage to grow yourself from the middle of the rocks, burst and break all those barriers and emerge out so beautifully, so couragefully, like so courageously, like, giving away any kind of tensions or any kind of fears. You will be able to face whatever comes your way, because there is that feeling of fearlessness coming in you, that you will be in a mood, oh, whatever comes it, I will face it. I have the balls to do it, and I will be able to do that. So this feeling of courage, this feeling of fearlessness and enthusiasm is, I seen, is, you know, is bursting and it's blooming in you. It is also, there's a lot of blooming also going on in you. So a lot of knowledge, this maturity is all about how to act in a particular situation, how to handle a particular situation. 11 11, make a wish. So so maturity, having have or reaching that point, or reaching that place in your life in this month of February, where don't you don't feel weak with the small problems coming your way, because you have actually built up yourself and you have matured enough to face whatever may come. So this entire month of February gives me the vibes for you as the keywords: courage, fearlessness, power, strength, and success. So things like that are the keywords for this coming week of February. So hopefully, let's see what Bev adds to it.
Hold on a minute. Yeah, hold on a minute. I muted myself. So it's interesting to talk about courage, because here we've got the King of Water. This is either a person coming in, but I think it's yourself finding that courage to really know who you are on a deeper level. When you are king, you're very responsible and can be very assertive in how you are, because that's the yang energy, theoretically. But inside is a lot of deep emotions and sensitivity. And on a spiritual level, you certainly can see that within yourself. So the whole way you conduct yourself in the courageous way of moving forward in love, particularly, can be echoed or reflected back to you. Because you've got the Wheel of Fortune as well. So success is yours. Now, if you don't particularly feel courageous, obviously Archangel Michael can help you with the sword of truth and a sword to cut away bonds and negative thoughts of yourself. Things can happen in cycles as well with the wheel. So when you're feeling up and very loving and trustworthy and all those great aspects within life, we have to remember not to repeat certain patterns. So again, ask Archangel Michael to cut away those things that are no longer needed within your life. So this is a very interesting combination here of love and trust and success. So February to me is going to be very successful if you allow it, if you cut away the negativity and embrace love on a higher level than ever before. Does that make sense?
Okay, so I have a angel message
Oh,
for
yeah.
Sani,
Yeah, I've
and
got
this is about self-worth. So self-worth bestows a sense of confidence, expectation of success, and the ability to love. And the affirmation which comes for you is, I am confident and worthwhile. So this is again, all these keys are, so much interconnected. This confidence, self-worth, and this one specific word of confidence is coming so much today for you. So this is quite a very significant theme, because when you value yourself, you become open and friendly, slow to take offense, and quick to forgive. So that's a thing, like, if that's again, that connects to the maturity part. You become slow to take the offense, and you become quick to forgive, because you know what lies beyond and above and behind this. So yes, let's see what Bev is showing. Boundaries.
So this is from the Soul Connections Love Oracle pack. Okay, nice love reading. And boundaries. We all need boundaries, and we all need that self-respect. So when somebody's trying to push our boundaries in any shape or form, we need to command respect. So first thing we need to do is respect ourselves and not be pushed over into something that we don't want to do. So we need to know what we want. but we also need to respect other people's boundaries as well. So no matter who it is that are asking stupid questions, or trying to interfere or steal things from you, like ideas, or push you into a lack of understanding. You probably know what I'm talking about. You know, people who try to win favor. Stand your ground, know your boundary, and if someone's overstepping the mark, whether it be in work, family, or relationships, then stand tall. This is going to be a message for you for probably the rest of your life. Give yourself a boundary. You can always extend the boundary and let people that you do trust in. But make sure you trust and respect yourself 100%. Does that make sense? Whoa, that's a big message. Boom! Donate now. Boom, chakalaka. Yeah. Please, Sunny, that message was for you for the rest of your life. So what I like about this card, I love tennis. Watching, not playing. And it's an image you can easily remember about the tennis ball. So every time, Sunny, you see a tennis ball and a line, just remember boundaries. Where can you lay your boundaries? It's all about respect. If you become confident and respectful of yourself, people won't, try to, hoodwink you or put you in a corner where you feel obliged. Do you know what I mean? No. Okay. Yeah, you'll get there. But it's an easy image for you to remember, isn't it, really, the tennis ball? So, yeah. Thank you. Right, I'm moving on. Who's next?
And I hope everyone has subscribed to the channels Tarot Stock and Pure Joy Tarot on YouTube. Well, you can also follow us on Instagram, where we daily put regular readings and giveaways and Instagram lives as well. So I am on Instagram with the same username. For Pure Joy, you can add an extra underscore BEV and follow her on Instagram as well. So don't miss out on any giveaway that we will be giving in the coming future on the Valentine's Day.
And if you haven't seen the amazing, epic series, The Sacred Indian Tarot, where have you been? Oh my God, where have you been?
Yes. This has been the first time in the history of the tarot readers online.
History.
Epic reading.
Epic. So if you're interested in Indian philosophy, tarot, spiritual growth, tune in on Instagram only. Replayed on social media networks around the globe. Right, Above Ordinary.
Right away from India, UK. The episodes are short. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. You were saying something. Sorry.
It's all right.
Please
I'm only
continue.
waiting for somebody. Above Ordinary is the Nine of Water. Look at you, Nine of Water, and Knight of Earth. So good sound effect.
Is it?
Yeah, you could do a drink ad with that sound effect. So the Nine of Water for yourself. Is it the next few months or what? Yeah, next few months. Learn that with every achievement that you've actually made, it's a stepping stone towards your future. When you have the Knight of Coins, it's all about knowing what you want and seeing that, and how to get something, how to manifest something easier than ever before, is to go back in your own personal time to see what emotional achievements you've made. This is generally a wish card. So by having those kind of wishes and dreams that you want to, you can manifest that. So have you got a vision board going for your success? And if not, why not? So one of those things you could help yourself a little bit more is there's free apps. You can make your own vision board, but it is amazing what we look at is what we focus on, and what we focus on, we actually attract. It's as simple as that. And remember, like attracts like as well. So kind of have a look at what you want from your future and make steady progress. So what are you going to do today to achieve that is the message for you. You have achieved things in your past, so carry on. Even if you got one little gold star when you were a little kid at school, that's achievement. So keep playing on that. Yeah. Thank you.
Oh, I'm sorry, I was on mute. Okay, so above ordinary. Why? Why are you ordinary? See, you have the card ordinariness. Ordinariness. Why are you ordinary? Why aren't you doing something that is out of the box, that is extraordinary? Why? That is a question that you need to do to yourself. What is it that you should be exploring to achieve more than uh, what people generally can? Because you have that potential to create something what uh okay, i I don't know the reference of that comment, so I'll continue with this. So this is about creating and looking out for something that is much more, and much more than what you are right now doing. So, if I try to put it into simpler words, then this ordinariness can be telling you about finding something much more greater that can give you greater success than you can achieve with the small little ordinary thing. Now, the next few months are also going to be about moment to moment, trying to balance out yourself, taking one step at a time, which is very calculated, very, very subtle, very, very slow. And you'll think a lot. This is what I feel. So it's good to make calculative efforts. It's good to take one step at a time, to be moment to moment. But it should also be not something that takes you forever. Okay, so a general guidance or a general read that comes you for the coming few months is that don't think too much. Procrastination is something not good. Thinking and taking a step at a while is okay, but not don't think too much before doing anything. And you actually need to step out of this ordinariness above ordinary. Please keep in mind. Whom do we have next? Sagar. Okay, are we taking Gunjan or are we taking
Gunjan. 8-7.
Earthy?
Gunjan.
Can we be reconciled? Okay. Yes, don't procrastinate, because that is actually letting you stay in the life of ordinariness. But you can do extraordinary things. So, above ordinary, definitely above ordinary, you can do it. It's not funny. It's not funny. It's just the game of the universe, not Game of Thrones, Game of the Universe.
Right. Gunjan. Well, you've still got struggling on. 5 of Earth is all about. You can't see it on this card. You can't see it really on this card, but it is a kind of plod on. It's like the 5 of Pentacles, if you've ever seen the 5 of Pentacles. So it just means keep going along the route that you want to go. Does Saga have the feelings for you, and can you reconcile? Maybe, but it's going to be difficult. You've got the renewal card here. So say, for instance, you were in contact with them. This is going to be a whole difficulty at the beginning to reconcile with them. But with the renewal card, it is possible. So if you both can, sorry, if you can both put the past behind you, sorry. Oh, I think that's a lot easier. Can you carry?
Okay. So yes, Gunjan, there is something that still needs to be resolved, because that something is actually controlling whatever is happening and going on between you two. Some things are still needs to be sorted, because those controls, that controlling thing is actually, so hard, and it is so deep rooted in between this connection that needs to be pulled out. But yes, there is also this card of abundance. So this abundance can tell you that things can work out fine, things can work, but it would take a lot of time, because it's taking about time. you know you you get so much caught up in other things of your life that you kind of, that person in specific, the person involved, Sagar, there may be something going at the back of the end or back of the mind, uh, but they are too lazy, or I can say too much caught up in other things in their own life, that they can't actually think of it. So that is that control which is coming in. So things can work out fine, but it would still take a lot of time, still take, because things are quite deep rooted in them, which are controlling their emotions towards you.
Sorry
Okay.
about that. Dying slowly.
Yeah. Now we have Adi.
Yeah.
If you both forget the past.
Please.
Yes. That past situation is quite deep rooted, controlling. It's like deeply seated, deeply rooted into the
Right.
vibes for the month February. Yeah. Uh,
What's up? You okay?
I'll tell you later. Yeah, I'll
All
tell
right.
you later.
Okay, no worries.
Yes, thank you, Gunjan, for coming in, joining, and I hope you have liked to this live stream. My Osho Zen has got twisted. I don't know
Oh,
how.
I used to use this for the public, so I really need another one. You know, I mean, whatever. So I do need another one. So I'm using the same as Tarot's Talk here, just for a lot of fun. So can I get for February? So here we have the fighting card. And this is fighting within your mind. So you may have to be making a lot of decisions. What has happened in February? If you can think today, because we're in February, yay, white rabbits. It's all about your opinions. And can you just let them go? When we put a suit of armor on, we are ready for battle. When it's no longer serving us, we need to take it off, and we might feel exposure of the mind, imagination, and all those kind of things. So we have to move forward with our mind. Don't rethink things, don't rehash things, just move forward with your own opinion. And that includes if you want to speak your mind and communicate. Hopefully it's going to be all right with Mercury retrograde. But however, always find your voice, always find what your understanding is. And if you don't understand what someone's trying to communicate, just ask them, can you just repeat that? Or am I of the understanding you mean this? Because when people say something, we hear it differently. So it's always good to repeat it back. And they go, no, I didn't mean that. And that's why it's a good idea. So don't struggle with communication. And then we've got the totality. So this is going to take skill. So you are in a kind of February where you have to understand quite a lot of things. Things do take time and precision. So where in your life, especially with communication, do you need perfect timing and perfect precision? Remember, things do need to be sorted out and understood, kind of thing. So let's see what Tarot's got to say.
Yes. So, what is it that you are holding on to? What is it that you are clinging on to or keeping up only with yourself? With this, the miser. So similar to the Four of Pentacles aspect. You are clinging on to, holding on to something that is really not, that may not be serving good, or that may not be something of your highest and the best good. So you may be feeling that, okay, I have kept it with myself and it's okay that I'm keeping, but it's not, because you may need to release it, let it go. It is because not everything that we keep up to ourselves is good for us. Okay, so something is there. This February is going to be about releasing those things, letting those things flow away that are not good, or that should be not kept with you at this point of time. Now you also have this experiencing. So this experiencing is about connecting to, not only to the nature, but also connecting to yourself. What is your approach to connect to the people around you? Because the way you do it shows how experienced you are and how much ready you are to experience their energy, their ideas, and their emotions. So when we look at the bigger picture of both of these cards, then what is it telling? It's telling you to be about more grounded, more ready to hear what others have to say, what others have to tell, and not hold on to anything that is not good for you, or that is not relevant for your being. Okay, so this is that entire picture of the month of February, what I can see over here. So it's basically about releasing and grounding. Okay, so whom do we have next? And thank you for joining in. Hopefully you have subscribed to Pure Joy as well. Okay, just let me add your link in the description. I think that would help.
Vibes, thank you so much for being here. We team up all the time. So yeah. Yeah, thanks, Annie. Right, so SSA, general love reading. What is coming for me on the love front? Well, get your bras out, ladies. That's certainly on the front plan. Sorry, mad moment, need a pill. So, right, okay. So on the love front, you are very successful. Yay! So the thing about success, it can come in waves. And you can kind of look at it like what is around you that's helping you along your journey. Then you may have read books on romance, or you may have seen films, and you know it's all this teaching that goes into how we do have a relationship. You might have parents who have had a good relationship or not a good relationship. There's all these things that teach us what success of a relationship is, but sometimes we need and who we are as individuals. And it's okay, all those people helping us, but you need to know who you are and what success is for yourself. Because we've got a kind of exhaustion here as well, which just means that maybe you're just a little bit fed up. Why isn't it here? It's successful for everyone else I know, but it's not in my life. Why? So sometimes, things do go wrong, but it is like a learning curve. With every passing situation that you may be fed up with, it gives us more courage to go further along the line. So we have to keep trying. And, like if we gave up, then are we giving up what we were intended to be doing? Or are we just letting go what wasn't going to happen anyway? Well, with the Nine of Wands, it's always about moving forwards, even when you're absolutely exhausted. The next card after this is Ten of Wands, which is exhaustion, but it shows that you still have to go through that to be able to start again. So keep going through what you're going through now to be able to get to that newness. So, but you do have success within that. And while Tarot Talks is doing something, I'll just shuffle and give you one of these cards as well.
Yes, you have the Ten of Wands aspect.
Oh,
So the
well,
Nine of Wands and the Ten of Wands aspect is your
right, you're nearly at the one. You're well done.
suppression. So yes, you are actually definitely winning over, moving beyond these illusions of that you are not able to do it, that it's not your thing. Yes, this moving beyond the illusion, moving beyond the barriers that you might have created or that have been created for you to believe upon. Definitely, there is suppression. There's suppression of the emotions, of the feelings, of whatever might have happened, or whatever would be happening. So there is suppression, definitely. So the Nine of Wands continued with the Ten of Wands, and also you have this moving beyond the illusion. That is you feeling content. That success. So that success only comes when you move beyond this delusion of suppression or exhaustion. When you move beyond it, you get into the phase of success. So what is this feelings about, Bev?
It was so funny. I pulled this out and you said feelings, and that's why I was laughing. If you replay it, it couldn't have been more times if it tries. So feelings are important. Feelings of self, feelings of other people and situations. So, but this shows you feelings of the other person. Take time out to explore the deep emotions you are experiencing. And it's true with exhaustion and suppression. We can't give up the battle because number one and the Ace of Wands is just around the corner. So just imagine if you gave up now. So you're feeling, can't be bothered, too many divorces, too many of these, can't do that, blah, blah, negative. And then you never pick up the Ace of Wands, which is a magic wand, and a new beginning of inspiration and support. So feel how you feel and kind of look honestly about how you are feeling today, right now. What is that emotion that you are feeling? Is it a lie or is it a true emotion? If it's a true emotion, that's absolutely fine, because all emotions are there to help us as human beings. So, yeah, okay.
So SS, if you are single as well.
Leo in the house. Woo, 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 in the house.
Hello, Aqualeo. How are you? So yes, it can be, a suppression of being single in your life, seeing your friends getting married, having children, having love affairs and whatnot. That creates some suppression of emotions. So definitely that suppression is. Sani, you can add to the list. Yes, you can add to the list. And hey, Yakolio, how are you?
No, it's not Andy. So, hello, Winiak, how are you? Yeah, you can be added. Can Deb be added as well then?
Yes, Vinayak, you can be added. What's your question? Please post your question.
Whoa! Right, who's doing the list? Okay. Yeah, I'm really pleased, SS, that you enjoyed the messages. Please remember to like, subscribe, do cartwheels, do your meditations, watch our weeklies. wash into the ears, wash into the armpits, and have a good life. Oh, my dear. Oh, it's entertainment. It's for entertainment purposes only. We like to entertain. Right, who's next?
That's good that you're alive. Okay, I think next is Vinayak, right?
Oh, not him.
Yes, it's him. Let's take his question.
Okay, question for Vinayak. Sunny, can you do the question? I think Vinayak's next. Aquilio, are you watching my Patreon? I think there's only one person watching my Patreon. It's very disheartening because this last week was I did a 29-minute read, a new read by a new tarot deck, a new spread, and only one person watched it. I'm pretty sure of it. Oh my god! Right, has GS thought of me today? Right, let's have a look. Has GS? Can you take SS off? Do what you like then. Right, okay. Has GS? Right, there you go. Right, has.
Okay, let's see if GS has thought of you today, Vinayak. What do you need to know about it?
Thunders in my heart. So, Winiak, we have this thunderbolt. So, things have to be illuminated in this circumstance. So, GS is feeling that energy is coming down. Everything is going to break down before we start again with the existence. So these are two really fantastic cards. When we have Thunderbolt, it's the whole being breaking down, the mental body, the physical body, the emotional body, to allow the divine love to come in to break down the human existence or the ego. So they have to experience this, and they do experience this. So have they been thinking of you? They've certainly been thinking about what is it between you and them, and what is the bigger picture. What is the bigger picture? When you have the tower, you can't help but notice, oh God. People say it. They literally say, oh God, why has this happened to me? So, you know, or all the names of the gods, like, oh God, you know. I'm not going through them all. So that's what they go, oh my God, I've lost my job. Oh my God, why aren't I in this situation? So they are stating something to a bigger force than themselves. So they wonder what it is that has been in your life. And then when you get this card, it is about existence. It's about the smallness of a human being and that rebirth to the magnificent universe out there. So I believe that GS was probably thinking on a whole different level about a spiritual side of what it could mean to be connected, if that makes sense. I hope so, Winiak.
Hope so. It makes sense. So yes, for you, I have the mind and rebirth. So rebirth comes from the thunderbolt as well, and mind is a lot of things going on at once. So this may not be a day, or this may have been a day where a lot of things might have been going on in their mind, and they can't just keep a track of it. So yes, I could say that yes, you were there in your mind, and they thought of having a rebirth of whatever lies in between you or him. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense. Okay, so whom do we have next? Hi, Catronics. How are you?
Yeah, you're right. Right, okay. Okay, yeah, children are a whole different kettle of fish. Krit Shah, how are you? Yes, you can be added. Sunny, are you doing the list? Who's on the list after Winiak, please?
I think it's Kirit. We don't have anyone else after Vinayak.
Oh, do we have Bev? Oh, put me on.
Aqua.
Right, Aqua. Aqua, that's okay. Aqua's got what's it? That's fine.
Yes,
Kirit Shah,
Aqua.
please make sure you subscribe to both Pure Joy Tarot and Tarot's Talk. And it is $6.50 to be a longer reading donation. Please check out all channel playlists on both our channels. That would be awesomeness. A general message for Aqua. Thank you, Sunny. It really helps having a moderator. It really does. Thank you so much.
Thank
Epic
you.
reading, Tarot's Talk. Look at that. Epic.
Existing subscriber from your epic reading. Oh,
Epic. We're trying to
that's
do an
amazing.
file. We're going to try and film that tomorrow. It just takes so long. So please, guys, please, when it's out, watch it. Oh my God, it's taken days. Please, it's going to be epic, epic. It won't be for you, but it is for us. It's taking hours, days. Right, our little Aqua Leo. Likes? Oh my God, who's not liking this video? Who doesn't like my Tarot's Talk? Are you joking, mate? It's because I've had no moderators nagging them. Right, okay. What's this about Aqua Leo? We've got compromise. Sometimes we do have to compromise a lot of things, but we don't have to compromise who we are in life. So sometimes we have to look about different things, like the situation, two of the situations you're in. It's almost like time factor. We have to compromise. We have to do some waiting on both of those circumstances. Nobody likes to, but if you can see here, these people are holding fingers, which means there is a promise as well. If you look at the word promise, it is going to be a promise of the future, but not just yet. We've also got healing. So there is an aspect here that there is healing to be had within the heart, definitely, within your situation. There is guidance with that. And when you really feel what it is that you have to heal on many levels, then you can be whole. But we don't need to compromise on healing or love or any of those things. We don't have to compromise on who we are as people. But like you said, when you're around kids, you kind of have to, that's their little, give me attention now. A nightmare. But yeah. So those two cards are really nice together. I'm also going to give you a little...
So, Aqua Leo, what is it that is making you feel like an outsider in your own world? Why aren't you feeling comfortable in your own circumstances and you're feeling like, the small little kid in yours, the inner child of yours is feeling, um, as if he has been locked out of his own house. So let your inner child thrive and be happy. Now, why to make him happy? Because of this participation. The joy is all around you. The happiness is all around you. You just need to look for it. Yes, joy is all around you. You just need to look for that joy. Open up your heart, because when you open up, you come together, you come closer, you share your ideas, you let the inner emotions, let flow away. All the deep down things that are not needed, that are making you feel like an outsider, they flow away. So it's all about opening up yourself, opening up your heart, opening up to the people around you, whomsoever it is available. So this is a time, and this is a general message that you should be pondering upon right now.
So this is a message from the future when you've got that really special partner, or what you feel like. Sometimes it's just about having a pet, because when we love someone, we're just loving ourselves. We're just being reflecting those feelings. Yeah, we do like the person, but really what we're doing is liking ourselves, loving ourselves. So this is why this message, particularly I think, is live in the moment, because that is a very precious time where you can just experience it and feel it. If you're rushing to the end goal all the time, miss the journey, and that's the whole point. You've missed your life. So live in the moment every day. This is going to be more true even if it's come up. So at the moment in time, don't focus on the end result of both the areas that you want kind of, step in the right direction. Just live in today, live in the moment, see the beauty of what the children that you're looking after can bring: happiness, laughter, innocence, and kind of learn from that, because it is amazing how children can teach us to simplify things, as long as our needs are met. And yes, they definitely do. But while we're waiting, while you're compromising on the time factor, just live in the moment. Thank you. Oh, hard work, isn't it? Oh dear, afraid of getting hurt. Well, we all get hurt. That's part of life, and disappointment's part of life. But when we really are confident in ourselves, then we're
Yeah.
not hurt at all. We're not hurt, If one. Are you counting there? Are you learning English counting? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4.
I was saying once you are liberated, you don't feel hurt anymore. You just understand that it was not meant to exist, and then you can easily actually move away and move on. So
Yeah.
it's just the need of that liberation that you should be looking after and forward to.
Well said, my friend. Well said. That's exactly what it is. Yeah, well said. And that's why philosophy is always a good thing to have a look at, because it expands our consciousness. That comes with age. I mean, Tarot's talk here is 62. You wouldn't believe that, would you guys? 62. So, very experienced person on the planet. So, it's nothing to do with age, people. Nothing to do with age at all. But yeah, you'll get there. Right. Has Rajiv thought of me and our relationship? So good to see you twice. Thank you, Kate. 26. Does he look 26? Wow. Hey, have you ever seen that TikTok? There are other social platforms when they say, guess my age, and they look about, I don't know, 18, and they go, huh, and he's like 57. You thought, what? It's weird. That's so crazy.
Well, I have never been on TikTok.
Oh, right.
I've never been on TikTok, and when I thought of being on TikTok, it got
Made you
banned.
sick.
So
Yeah. Well, the problem with me is one of these tarot readers on YouTube said, oh yeah, go on TikTok, it's good marketing. Well, oh God, really? Seriously. All you do on TikTok is get stuck there early hours in the morning when you should be sleeping. Evil.
you have the energy of a 20. Yes, she definitely has. Not 20, 18. Come on. 18 is also more. 16. She has the energy of a 16-year-old. Sweet 16.
Oh, never been kissed. Yeah, right. That's it.
Okay, so has Rajiv thought of Kirit and their relationship today? Okay, so I'll pull 2 cards. First for you and second for your relationship. Let's see what comes. Has Rajiv thought of Kirit and the relationship? Yes, please ahead. Please go ahead, Pure Joy.
So we've got this participation upside down. Should we read the reversal or not? I don't know. Let's put it that way. We'll consider the upside downness. So here we've got participation. And if you see in this particular card, we've got 4 people surrounding, holding their hands. Some are up and some are down. And it's a joining of all energies. So because we're not, you may feel disjointed within this relationship because it was upside down. That's perhaps what it is. And there needs to be more kind of gratitude and understanding of the relationship and how you are as individuals as well. There is an awareness, though. There is an awareness, and if it is revealed to you about the understanding of both of you, how you act, then that whole amazement of, oh, I understand why they're like this, it's better to say, oh, there's no communication, or they're not expressing how things should be. So when we are slightly aware, we accept each other, but there's always a highness of that aspect, and there always is with this particular card. It's about bringing in a spiritual sense into the relationship, and I think that's what is greatly needed within who you both are. So have they been thinking about you? Yes and no, because I genuinely feel that within your relationship at the moment, there has to be more understanding of a deeper love, a deeper understanding about the individualness of yourself. So we'll just see what Tarot's talk's got to say, and then you can discuss that. Is that all right?
Yes. So, Kirit, what comes up for you and Rajiv is first is this Master Buddha, that is increased awareness. So, and as Bev has had the awareness card, there's definitely a call of that deeper connection that lies between you two. There is also, like, I got a jumper of Odin, that is psychic insight. So their inner self is telling them that yes, this is the thing, or this is the connection, or this is the energy between you, between him and you. But somewhere that, that part is still kind of not coming to the surface, is what I feel. Because while I was initially shuffling the Osho Zen, there was something like morality which flipped over. So there is something that they still need to address in this. There is an awareness. They know that it is, that this lies, this connection is there. But they're not trusting that inner voice. They're not listening to that inner voice. Now, second thing is you have Radha. So the Radha, twin flame of Krishna. So this is all about rediscovering your lost part. So you may be the lost part of him. He can be a loser at this time by not looking at the bigger, brighter picture. So he is in a state of getting that, rediscovering that thing. Okay, that this is the relationship, or this is the connection between you two, which needs to be rekindled if there is a kind of no contact thing going on. So there also comes relationship healing and harmony. So I would say that yes, they got a thought of you, a flash of you at some parts of the day, but yes, they didn't take that flash onto the consideration. They didn't bring it to the table to think about it. So yes, it definitely goes on in them. They might be doing something to you to express their existence in your life, but still that awareness that is still needed. Hopefully that helps. Let's see what Bev is showing. You're on mute.
All husbands would like to do this. So we've got this labyrinth of the mind. So you can see this is almost like the brain and the synapses and all what's gone on. So let's look at the possibility that most men, it only takes every 6 seconds to think of sex. So, you know, I mean, if you're in a sexual relationship, then yeah, of course I thought of you, because every 6 seconds they do. Um, but you can see here in this labyrinth, to get to the truth, it is a long process. So they probably thought about other things as well besides you. But yeah, you're always going to be on the mind, because, you know, you're in their life. So yeah, but it does take a bit of effort to get through the honey, so to speak. Oh, well, that's nice. He shows his presence in direct ways. Oh, okay. Well, you know, I mean, you have to look at that as being not as confident. We all can't be confident in relationships, and because a lot of insecure or practicing relationships, we are learning to actually do that. So this is why I always try to advise people who are ready to hear that being honest is always a good policy. Never play games, never to listen. Oh, you should always not do this until the 20th second date, or you shouldn't do this, or you should be doing this. No, you're honest with who you are and be receptive to what they are. Always do active listening, and then you'll understand. So the more they feel confident in you, the more then they're going to open up. So it is a learning curve, isn't it? So in his own right, they'll be there.
Yeah.
You know, but some
Because
people,
if direct ways, and as you are saying, then
oh,
it may mean that they are not having balls to come up to your face and say something that they actually feel. So yes, definitely it will happen. It will be good soon. You just need to trust the process if you are very confident of this person in specific.
they have to have confidence to actually be able to do that, because no one likes rejection. We don't know if they were laughed at school by the opposite sex or the same sex or a teacher or whatever. And it does knock your confidence. And it's happened to me, and no one likes it. No one likes to be bullied. So we don't know the full history of a person. We really don't. What you see today is not what happened years and years ago. So just have patience with that person. And even when you've been married for a long, 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 long time, we still don't know a partner until they reveal what they need to reveal. Do you understand? So just have
Okay,
patience.
yes. And yes, Kitty,
Zana,
thank you for joining in and thank you for this question. Zaneb, I would definitely like to answer your question, but it is something like invading his privacy, invading his life. So let's see.
have they
Let's see
liked?
what.
Zanab, have you liked and subscribed to both Pure Joy Tarot and Tarot's Talk? And is Usman your brother, your sister? Who is this person? I mean, are you involved in them? That's what Tarot's Talk wants to know. Because you have to, it has to be like a boyfriend or a brother or your dad or whatever. So can you ask that in a different way that involves you? Is that all right? What's he hiding from me? Right, what we're going to do here, Simon, because we're not the usual tarot readers who'll give you nonsense. We'll just and see what you need to know. Because
Okay, so
what I
just let us know what is the connection? How are you related to them? Okay, because if there are any random X person, so what's going on in between. So when we have that picture, it's easier to tell. Okay, so we'll tell you what you need to know. That's what we.
because all people hide things, whether it's their bank
You're
account,
romantically
whether
involved.
everything we hide. So you have to say a question in a way. It's hard to explain, isn't it? I mean, you're trying to find out, is he cheating on you, or what's going on? You were romantically involved, so it's your ex. So do you want to ask the question? Do you want to know if Usman's going to come back to you? Is that what you want to know, or you just want? Or it sounds to me that you can't get over them, and you're still bitter about it, perhaps. and you just want to know what's going on with them, because it's kind of a lot of negativity going on here. And in order to be loving and accepting of yourself, to move on into a loving situation, one needs to either forget them or speak to them. That's what it sounds to me like. Because it's like with exes, we either need to, that's a better question.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Better question, because I mean, with an ex, they can hide as much as they want from you because they're an ex. But that's a better question for it, isn't it? Okay.
So the new day has started. So is Usman going to be back to Salim? Is Usman going to be back to Salim? Okay, so Zani, what you need to know about it. The very first thing, which is this turning in. So this is still about that they are not really very much sure about it. Okay, why not sure? Because a lot of things going on in their mind, stress surrounding this particular situation or this particular aspect of your life. A lot of things are going on. See, there are a lot of external influences, like if you have ever seen this card. So at this point of time, they are turning in to look for the answers, because somewhere at some point they might want to get back to you, but there are a lot of external influences in their life which are not letting them get that clarity of how, when, and why. And this stress is again related to the same thing, not being able to manage and try to cope up with all these things, external influences, internal feelings, and whatever, everything together. So at this point of time, I will say that they can be back to you, but it would take them time to understand this aspect first of what is going in and around and what is the real thing that needs to be addressed before they come back to you. Okay, so hopefully that helps. Let's see what Bev has for us.
I've got some reversals here, so it doesn't look the most fantastic aspect. We've got the Eight of Fire reversed. So all that energy that could be moving forward is just being drained away. And what Tarot's Talk said about stress, this stress is just becoming very inward. And no one likes that. With the life experiences reversed as well, that's really difficult. So I would perhaps actually say on a huge scale that this wasn't going to happen. Because the tower here, the life experiences, it's upside down. So when that's upside down, it's almost like not being recognized that something has changed on a big scale. And if we bulldoze a building down and we don't remove all the dead wood and all the rubble, we cannot rebuild a bigger tower and a stronger tower. So I think that they actually don't want to return at the moment and not even thinking about returning. So for you, perhaps it would be best to kind of just, move on, perhaps. It was a nice time, perhaps, in your life, but I think there was too underlining stress to ever get it into a level playing field where you can both forget the pain of the past. And maybe at some stage you are kind of truthful that is the case. So things do happen and turn around. So if we do turn around, it means that the change has happened and things can happen quickly. So that's okay. So it's a positive. So I hope that helps. I really do. Yeah. Is he frozen in time? No, he's not frozen.
Why I can't find you on PayPal?
Who? Me?
Yes, I am not able to find you.
Why were you giving me some money? You're giving me some money. Yeah, right. We'll discuss that later as well. Oh, dear. Right, and have we got any more questions? PayPal is just Pure Joy Tarot. It comes up as a Mister. If you put Pure Joy Tarot at
Yes,
Gmail,
Mister.
yeah, that's me. That's me.
That's you.
Yeah,
That's confusing.
it is confusing. It is
please,
confusing.
please put your beautiful picture on it, so
I
that
don't
people.
know. This is the problem. When you fill in a form and it goes like that, it's like, oh, can I not change that now? Oh, help. Technology. And then there's no way I can do that in Mercury retrograde, can I? Oh, that's going to be impossible. Right, have we got any more people? People make the wonderful people.
Have we?
Hey, can you read for me now then, Tarot Star? Because
Oh, yes, definitely. Surrounding a general read or your job?
whatever you want, just pull 2 cards out. No worries. Let's see what comes out.
We have only 2 viewers. That first one is you, and the second one is me.
Yeah, do you
The
want
room
to shut
is
it down?
the room is empty.
Okay, let's shut it down then. Shut it off. Shut it off.